Hello everybody, my name is Comic, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell, we are starting a new game called King's Quest. And I will be doing this and Existence on the Overworld. I'll just keep like flip-flopping some weeks between them. But anyway, this is a puzzle type game. It's an oldie, but from what I understand, it's a goodie. And I guess our adventure starts off with us heroically climbing down a well.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Skeletons trying to escape are always a good sign.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
I mean, you see lost treasure, I see free money. Nope. It's a door. It's a little door. Okay. Why not? Right.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
What's with the barricade up there? Oh my god. Okay, this is a pretty cool place. I'd like to see someone recreate this in Minecraft. And I've seen a guy make a model of the universe in Minecraft.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Gee, I wonder which one I should pick. Can I enter? Oh, yeah, I can.
decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what that guy down there is thinking.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seemed so familiar.
Yes, well, I'm just wondering what's with all this stuff. Hope this bed doesn't fall and crush me.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
A bridge made out of beds. Why not? No way this ends poorly. Everything is just fine.
Nestled
Oh.
beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the
Wow.
story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My
way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
Yes, I too like to, go on quests to steal magic mirrors from dragons.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
You'd think it would still work even without a missing handle. If anything, it should be falling off because it isn't bolted in place, methinks. That is what it is. Nap time? Oh yeah,
Even though
indeed.
the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Well, what's on these bookshelves?
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom.
Okay,
How
I
to
guess this
Tame a
is my
Dragon.
inventory.
Breaking the spirit of hideous beasts. Amateur spells to impress your friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Interesting. No way this ends poorly. Oh yeah. Are we gonna Indiana Jones the scrap?
So the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Truly Indiana Jones
Then I
material.
used my cleverness to hide.
Quick. Oh. Oh. Is the bed good enough, though? Why do you have an arrow in your eye? I guess nap time paid off.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Okay, so how does this work? Do I...
What did you use
Yep,
to fix the
okay.
broken switch?
just put the 6th handle on it? And magically that makes it work for some reason. Jeez, how deep is that well?
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled
Yeesh.
with failed adventures.
Tough luck, fellas. Easy does it. Why is there even a dragon chain down here?
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Tragic. Oh, okay, there we go. Huh. You know what? Not even gonna ask. That is one powerfully snoring dragon. Why was this guy in his PJs down here? Get in the alcove. There we go. And once more. We got it. Ah. Okay, let me guess. I'm gonna step on this thing of bones, it's gonna crunch, and it's gonna wake up the dragon. That's a big ol' yes. Now run, 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 jump. And also sleep. I still think he wouldn't have seen me if I just hid behind the bed, but... yeah, we can't all be winners. Alright, taking this. Come on. Come on. I'm not looking to become dragon food. Okay, my thing briefly cut out. But you didn't miss much. This bed dropped and I just had to hide under it. Or hide under the covers, sorry. Yep, I think I can just do as I please. I am not tempting fate by getting that close. So, up this ladder we go. Well, bye ladder.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
What idiot designed this? Like, seriously, how would... Whoever chained the dragon in here, what were they thinking when they set this up? Sorry, fella, but I'm gonna need that bow. Ooh. Yep. I'd be reacting the same way, to be honest. Okay. Ooh. Why does this bow look like it's made out of bones? Well. Ooh. Yep, everything is just fine. How is this even all set up?
The mirror called out to me.
Hello, precious. I don't suppose I turn into Gollum if I try and take this thing, do I? Okay, what's this switch do?
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Okay. So, platform moves from over yonder. Meat gets pushed on the platform. Platform goes to beast. Okay, what happens if I hit it again? Oh, it just does the same thing again, regardless if there's meat on it. Okay, but it switches positions. So what happens if I ring this bell? Shove off. Okay, so the bell is to let the dragon know it's dinner time. Oh. Oh. And I'm betting it's gonna take a sec to eat its food. Oh yeah, I can get on. And then it'll plop me right next to the mirror and then I can just take it. I better be quick about it though. I doubt that thing is gonna take its time with its food. Hello, darling. Wow, it's gonna make me king? Where was I hiding that? Does my thing just... Is my cloak just... Is it like the TARDIS? Is it bigger on the inside? Oh, okay. No way this ends well. Oh, okay, I can use right trigger as well. That's helpful. Alright, just aim at the ropes, everything's fine. Beep, 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 beep. It's fine. It's fine. B again. X. A. Okay, a couple of arrows. Y. Yeah. Like a true adventurer. And now it's as if we're going down a lazy river. I gotta say, the animation in this game is really beautiful. Okay. Oh! I wasn't quick enough. Or I wasn't fast enough. Oh, come on. That was my fault. Okay, that one. And then I know what to expect. Got it. It's a good thing I don't have to do that all over again. I'm not even gonna try and make sense of the layout of this cave. Oh. Run, run. I'm betting it can breathe fire. Run. Run, fool, run. I love the fact that he runs kind of like Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is why we don't rope up mattresses in caves with dragons. So that's it.
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
So I guess it's just we waltz out of here. Mirror and all. Me and my infinite pockets. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, boy.
In that split second, I had three choices.
Oh,
in front
boy.
of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Alright, I think the chain's gonna pull back the dragon. Or I could just be an idiot. Oh. I gave it its freedom. Oh. Yeah, that works too. Best of both worlds. See, dragon gets to leave me alone, and I get to walk away unscathed. Me and my weak nerd arms.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
What about it?
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed
That's
buddies.
nice, kid.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your
But
bedtime.
we're having story time.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Huh. Okay. What are you doing, kid? I'm sure it's just raccoons. Or something.
Roar!
Smooth, kid.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
Got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
What's wrong with telling stories, boy?
I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory.
That confidence is gonna get you to lose, boy.
And delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the
Overconfidence
tournament.
killed the cat.
I had no idea we were
I
hosting
know
a
that's
junior
not the
tournament.
same, but still
That's
applies.
incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
Ambitious.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn.
No, I will give him that
Sleep well.
one. It's important to know the stories of your family, but it's also important you make some of your own.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
What?
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
I'm gonna say an act of kindness,
treating my
even in
opponents with
victory.
respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life.
Help wanted.
It's a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
The story of how I got my first job.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Oop. So long, kid. Oh boy. Jeez, Graham must have unbreakable bones or something. Oh jeez. Don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree. Oh! Sorry. Worth a shot.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Yeah, gracefully. And we will be traveling down that road at a later date. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos as always. And I will see you all later. Bye!